Hello, like last time, let's say that some people took a flu test and some of them tested positive and some of them tested negative. And some of them actually had the flu and some of them didn't. But the whole point of this was that the test is not necessarily perfect. So here is what the test says, and here is reality. And let's call the number of people that test yes and do have the flu A, and the number that test yes and don't have the flu B, and the number that test no and do have the flu C, and D is the number that test no and also don't have the flu. And so the total number of people is going to be A plus B plus C plus D. And this number B is false positives. It's those who test yes but don't have the flu. And this number C is false negatives. So let's be really clear about what those both mean. B is the test says yes, but wrongly. And C is the test says no, but wrongly. And let's just look at B for a minute. We were talking about the rate of false positives, rate of false negatives last time. And so a rate is a ratio or a proportion. I am asking you which of these is correct. Which of these is the rate or the ratio or the proportion that we're interested in? And so let's understand what each of these expressions means. B is the false positives. The test says yes wrongly. B plus D is all the people who in reality don't have the flu. So this ratio we could describe in this way. It's testing positive, but not ill. It's a ratio of that to all who are not ill. And then this other one we could describe as testing positive wrongly, it's a ratio of that, that's B, to A plus B. And A plus B here is the top row, all those who test yes. So testing positive wrongly in ratio to all who test positive. And actually, the point of what I'm describing now is not to say that one or the other of these is correct, because they're both useful quantities. I'm just making the point that they need to be distinguished. And so these have names, and this is the false positive rate. And this is the false positive risk. And this is one of these technical things that might be kind of hard to remember, but what I'm most interested in is that you look at these fractions, these proportions, ratios, with reference to the table and understand that there's a difference in meaning between the two.